Greetings, hi, TheWarOwl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here today a very special new technique to throwing a flashbang. It was brilliantly discovered by a revolutionary player called WarOwl, the handsome, some might say, dashing YouTube personality for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Alright, I'll stop that. I figured out a cool way to throw a flashbang that's pretty darn useful for certain situations. The appearance is that the player is throwing the nade over their shoulder while running backwards. So how do we do this? It all comes down to the right-click nade throw that was added to the game, or the underhand nade throw. It also relies on the very strange physics of the game. The speed the player runs is faster than the right-click nade throw. This means that if you're running backwards at a speed of, let's say, 4 units per second, and you throw the nade forward at a speed of, let's say, 2 units per second, the nade will go in the opposite direction thrown at a speed of 2 units per second. Fantastic! And you thought mathematics and science would never help you in real life. Well, it's not real life, I guess, but... Alright, moving on. To throw this nade, face straight in front of you and run backwards. Right-click and hold to prep the nade for throwing. Then, jump. This will add an arc to the nade so it doesn't just plop on the ground. Throw the nade while you are jumping. Then, stop moving. The nade will keep going and you will not. So where is this nade useful in a competitive setting? Well, often when playing on the counter-terrorist side, players must sprint to a position, throw their own flash out while avoiding the flash of their opponents. One such place where this happens is long A on Dust 2. If a counter-terrorist wants to flash a terrorist who's pushing long, they have to bounce it in front of them. The negative here is that the player is facing forwards. Offensive flashing by the terrorists have to be expected, so most players will run to this position backwards. But how do you throw your own flash while running backwards? Up until now, it required 2 players, one to flash and one to run backwards and peek after the flash goes off. But with the WarOwl flash, it now only requires a single player. Observe the majestic nature of this flash. I'm sure there are other situations where this would be useful, pretty much anywhere where you need to throw a pop flash out while avoiding a flash yourself. In any case, I'm the WarOwl, and I still have no closer.